3, 2, 1. Welcome to my stream, ladies and gents. Let's be real, no ladies and maybe one or two gents, but hey, I'm cool with that. Welcome back to my all CPU WWE 2K18. That's right, 18 Universe mode stream. We're streaming WCW Monday Nitro March week 1 in the Universe calendar, and the actual year inside the actual game is 2017. So I'm over here in the YouTube writing in the description box info the card, and then I'll be right with you. That's why I'm saying a lot, because I'm distracted. Here we go, adding the logo to the show, the thumbnail, pressing save, opening the chat box so I can chat with y'all. And now we are good to go. Let's start the show. It's awkward because you can't hear the music, but I can. I can jam out. Even though I'm not really jamming out. I really should be talking over this, but I don't know. I'm transfixed by this. The intro. I'm happy of the effort they put into the show intros in this particular installment. The Universe, for a while, it didn't have any of that. Didn't have any of this. Didn't have any pomp and circumstance.
Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We're sitting ringside, ready to bring you all tonight's action in front of this capacity crowd.
Cohasset
because we've got a legendary
that is
lineup
right
ahead.
up the road from me. This is almost like I'm sitting here live.
And we're starting this card off with some fireworks. Let's do this.
Tag team matchup on the way.
When we return, it's a battle where the participants will need to know where they are at all times.
It's the Rock and Roll Express against the Hollywood Blondes.
Big time matchup.
Some movement in my Universe modes. As far as the calendars go, Nitro is now the only show on Monday nights as far as the Attitude brand of mine is concerned. Raw is War is now on Tuesday nights, and Monday Nitro now takes place, well, it always took place on Monday, but now it is the sole Attitude Era branded show on Monday nights. And the chairman in my Universe is Mr. McMahon. Curious move by the boss. So, also tonight on Nitro, the NWO Wolfpack Sting goes one-on-one against the Nature Boy Ric Flair in a #1 contenders match for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship, currently held by Sting 99, that's Crow Sting with the white face paint, who retained the title against Goldberg last week on Nitro. Let's kick this tag match off.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 469 pounds, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, the Rock and Roll Express.
Here we go. This is the match a lot of these people came to see tonight.
And with good reason, Michael. This one's been brewing for quite some time.
They got beat the hell up last week by the Four Horsemen, so they're looking to really bounce back.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 479 pounds, Brian and the Extreme Superstar, Steve Austin, the Hollywood Blondes.
Listen to this crowd, guys. They're fired up for this one.
As well as they should be. This match has instant classic written all over it.
Hollywood Blondes, as far as the heel side of the tag team rankings, they're the bottom ranked tag team on the heel side. So both teams with A lot to prove tonight, because I also think the Rock and Roll Express are the last ranked tag team on the babyface side. Fight.
And here we go. This tag team match is going to be heated, to say the least.
It's a pretty small tag team division, though, even though I just said that they're both the last ranked tag teams on the heel and babyface side, respectively. Because you got them two, you got the tag team champions, which is the Wolfpack. You got the Outsiders, Sting and Lex, and the Four Horsemen. I think that's it.
In your opinion, what is Ricky Morton's strategy at this point?
What does he need to do to make sure his team comes out on top here?
Clearly, this team is poised
all
to
they
shoot
need is a
right
win
to the
here,
top of the
maybe
tag team
another
division.
1 or 2 more wins,
You know he
and
has the skill
they'll
to
be
raise
in
his game
contention
in
for
there
the title.
whenever he chooses to. And the situation may call for it ultimately, but that's up to him.
But after getting beat the hell up by the Four Horsemen last week, Rock and Roll Express are definitely looking forward to a rematch.
Nothing fancy from him there. That was all raw power.
Pillman with the tag.
Stunning Steve
Dragon
Austin is known
Slayer.
as one of the most arrogant competitors in WCW. Austin will do anything he can do to gain an unfair advantage against his opponent.
I always liked the possible gimmick, and this was like long before Luke Harper dropped it on a podcast. I always been wanting to do it with like original cause and universe modes, but I never really got
Ricky
around
Morton
to it.
pushing
The
forward.
gimmick of like when you
this is
like,
dangerous
beat
right
your
here.
opponents, you like take something from them. Like you beat someone, you
Now
take
we
their
have
knee
Ricky
pad,
Morton
and
on
then
the
you start
attack.
wearing it. You beat someone else, and they're wearing like, I don't know, a tassel around their left knee. You take that, and so that's kind of what Stunning Steve Austin did with Ricky
Byron,
the
you
Dragon
mentioned
Steamboat.
Stunning Steve Austin.
Beats him a couple times,
personality. And let's
and
remember,
slaps
this is
on
a man
Dragon
who put
Slayer on the back of his
Dragon
tights.
Slayer on his trunks
Yep.
during his rivalry with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat over the
You
United
tell him,
States
Michael
title.
Cole.
You guys always manage to disappoint me. Stunning Steve Austin is a world-class athlete, and he knows it. The man is confident and proud of his abilities. Maybe you both should be more focused on fixing your own shortcomings.
Ricky Morton fighting out. Stunning Steve Austin definitely was going for a double team move there, but Ricky Morton preventing that. But now it's
Austin
Stunning
making his
Steve Austin
statement as
back in
we
control.
speak. Austin,
crowd
we're
here
gonna
in
pay homage to the
Cohasset.
Lone Star State pile driver.
Nobody does it quite like him.
Drop like a...
He can do it here.
And he doesn't stay down for long.
Funny because I've been
Very
to
nice.
the Cohasset Arena when WWE used to hold house shows there, and it's literally just
Railing
a
it
tent
off balance from the
with a
drop
ring
toe
in it.
hold.
Kind of small looking too. So this definitely isn't the same venue that housed the house show that I saw that one time.
That's a great example of teamwork right there.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
So painful.
Pillman with the hot
He is
tag.
rolling.
We might be seeing
Backbreaker.
Robert Gibson in some trouble here.
And you have to assume his partner is just itching to get in there right about now.
Well, it's not dire consequences for him here, which is good. But just in case, he might want to think about getting his partner in there for a bit.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner.
Pillman with
what
the
a
tornado
DDT.
DDT.
Wow. That could be his shoulders are down.
Well,
Robert
Ricky
Gibson
Morton isn't running
drives
in,
the
so I
shoulder
doubt
up.
it.
Yeah, he's not done yet.
He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
And if he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot tougher.
Oh no, we know what a clothesline! Ouch!
There it is.
And he goes for the pin.
And the count's
Morton
broken,
breaks it
keeping
up.
the match alive.
It's not over yet.
Ain't no stopping him now.
Robert Gibson doing a great job turning that around.
Robert Gibson with the quick counter.
He's looking at it. Oh, Robert Gibson.
He might just win this thing right here.
Setting him up.
Oh, look. Robert Gibson's in position. Robert Gibson.
This just might be enough for him to take the...
Can he do it here? He breaks the
Austin
pin.
breaks it up. That's something this game needs. Is
doesn't show any signs of getting up here, guys.
No, he's taking
not
one
often
heck of a
talked
beating,
about.
Michael.
One pin breakup rule that some promotions have. I would dig that.
Guys, when you have as trained an eye as I do, you get to a point where you can see the finisher coming before it actually comes. And let me tip you off to something here. It's coming, and it's
now
coming
Pillman
very soon.
Blocking Robert Gibson's path with his head. A lot of great ring awareness shown by the loose cannon.
Just a matter of time
Totally
now before this
preventing,
superstar goes for the finisher.
Robert
And when
Gibson
that
to make
happens,
the
you can bet
tag.
this one's over.
And now he capitalized. Look at that.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Gibson still fights out of it.
And he executes a picture-perfect Russian leg sweep. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. He's taking a long time to get up, guys.
Perhaps playing a little...
Look at this. He's
Diving
delivering
knee
an
drop.
old-fashioned butt kick. This could do it. True testament to grit.
Can you believe what he's withstood here tonight? Robert Gibson now in control of the tempo of this match.
Big time. He's taking it to Brian Pillman right now.
He wants it one more time. Oh, Robert Gibson.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Looking to finish him off with a tag team finisher. Or not.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Dropped, and that was a hard shot, Corey.
Yeah, you might want to think
Gibson
about
can't really
throwing in the towel at
capitalize,
this
though.
point.
Feeling the effects of this match. Tag team finisher now.
In off the tag.
Yep.
That's a
Double
great
drop
example
kick.
of teamwork right there. Robert,
And this has got to
Austin
be it.
is right there to break it up.
Oh, and he's still down, Byron.
Things
World Express
definitely
looking
aren't
to take
looking
down
very good
Austin
for
now
him
with
right
a
now.
double Russian leg sweep.
This is it. Unbelievable
Ricky
move by
Morton
Ricky Morton.
drops Brian
Will
Pillman
this
with
be
the
it?
DDT. That's all she
They
wrote.
did it. They won the match.
After getting beat the hell up by the Four Horsemen last week, the Rock and Roll Express springboard right back into the winners column and most definitely are looking to get a rematch against the Four Horsemen pretty soon to avenge that beatdown they received last week. You see the running bulldog by Robert Gibson. Followed it up with a swinging neck breaker on Flying Brian.
Here are your winners, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, the Rock and Roll Express.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
I got a feeling they're going to be talking about this win for a while.
Folks, we just saw one of the most exciting matches you'll see anywhere.
Rock and Roll Express back in the winners column.
The match we have next is going to be awesome. Stay where you are.
It'll be Vader versus Ricky Steamboat.
So last November on Nitro, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat picked up a huge victory when he made quick work of the man they call Vader. Quick work, light work against the Mastodon. Last week on Nitro, Vader came out and said that he knows that he should be looking target of destruction, but he can't help but look under him in the rankings to the man beneath him that beat him in moments, which is Ricky Steamboat. Ever since November, he's been haunted by that loss, and tonight he has the opportunity to right that wrong and send a destructive message by pummeling the Dragon and purging him from his thoughts. Ricky Steamboat came out and, of course, accepted the challenge, so let's see what happened. First match was in November. Second match is week 1 of March. If Ricky the Dragon beats him again in like seconds, then I don't know what to tell you, Vader. They're gonna have to really develop a winning streak after that.
Making his way to the ring from the Rocky Mountains, weighing
Hey,
in at
Rocky Mountains.
456 pounds, Vader!
I was driving up and down the
Vader
Rocky
looks
Mountains about a month
absolutely
ago.
Enormous.
Breathtaking.
Mastodons aren't, in fact, extinct.
But now we're in Cohasset for Nitro, which is also right up the road from here.
There's no such thing as a cakewalk here in the WWE.
Vader was on Raw is War for a couple of years there, I believe, in my universes. Then he made the switch to Nitro. I mean, Vader's always been big and tough, but in my universes, he's always kind of been overlooked or like not as far up the totem pole as he should be. So with this jump to WCW, the Mastodon has been looking to kickstart his career. I believe he signed a contract extension and will appear in the 2K18 season of Universe Mode, which I have been... Whew, if I haven't been streaming, it's likely because I've been working my ass off perfecting the rosters for 2K19 before they shut the servers down. I don't want to jump on 2K19 without any costs.
234 pounds, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Boy, I can't think of a better way to
WCW
kick off
officials
this night.
definitely
I don't
not
know.
skipping
Part of me
out on
hoped Saxton would've gotten
the
lost on the way to the
pyrotechnic
announce
budget.
table. That definitely would have made things better.
I feel like I
But
see it more
no
on
such
Nitro
luck.
than I do on Raw is War.
I got to say, guys, he doesn't appear to be in the mood here tonight.
He's not the only one, Cole.
Ricky Steamboat, another guy who I think for a couple years there was in
we do
the
what we have to do.
on the WWE side of things as far as the rosters go. But now he's on Nitro and has been, I think, for a few years now. I think he re-signed with WCW as well, and I think he's going to be in 2K19, but don't quote me on that. Because like I said, I've just been focusing on Cause. It's been a while. I forget who's on the default roster. I know he's definitely in it, though, so we'll get the Dragon in one form or another. Or I will, because you guys probably been playing 2K19.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Sounds like this Cohasset crowd is expecting a great one, guys, and I'm sure that's exactly what they're going to get.
A Cohasset shout-out. That's right up the street for me. That's like a 5-10 minute drive. Definitely a 10-15 minute drive.
He lands a jarring forearm.
I remember when I got there to the house show that they had in Cohasset, the one and only time I've been there.
I can't wait to see his plan of attack. What do you expect from
We
him?
were getting out of the car in the parking lot, and I could hear Luke Gallows music, and then I heard Goldust music. That was the opening match.
Well, only way to rise to the top
And
of the
I
WWE
remember,
Universe
all I
is
remember
to
from the
win
main event is
consistently.
Dolph
And that's
Ziggler
what
was a
he's
part of
looking
it.
to do here.
And he lost, and he did a thing where, like, he was, like, laying face down on the ring after the match was over. And he stayed there until everyone was, like, out of the
The
tent.
strikes have a little extra on
They
them
started
tonight.
breaking down the ring and everything, and he was still, like,
Not going to
lying
win many
face
matches
down.
with that move.
It's kind of funny. So, homeboy asked about the exclusivity of Nitro. All that was in my schedule, I used to do, my Mondays were
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with the offense.
WWE Live 91. Then it was Raw is War. Then it was
Steamboat starting to
Nitro.
look a
Then it
little
was
off his
Raw
game.
16.
Looks like he may have let his guard down.
Then
there
it
for
was
a
the
moment, and it
actual
cost him.
current
Let's not get
Raw.
ahead of ourselves,
Current
Cole.
as far as
This is
this
just
game
a
is
little
concerned.
bump in the road for
All
him here.
exclusivity
Nothing to
means
worry
is
about.
that
He's
as far as
certainly in
the
a tough
Attitude
spot here, guys,
brand
but there's
goes, as
still
far as
plenty of
Nitro and
time.
Raw's
Plus,
War
it's not like his
goes,
opponent is running
Nitro is
away
the
with
only
this
show
thing.
out of the two.
Well, at least not yet, anyway.
That's going to air on Mondays now. Raw's War is going to air on Tuesdays. Obviously, I'm talking about the in-game calendar, not the real-life calendar.
Now Vader is starting to take control.
Yeah, that's all that is. And my universe, Nitro's run by Mr. McMahon, so it's kind of that'd be an odd decision for the chairman to make, but he's still making his money. Having fist drop. Nobody does
Vader
it like Ricky Steamboat, except for maybe the
This
king,
could be the start of an ugly downward
Jerry
spiral
Lawler.
if he's not careful.
I know it's somewhat early
I don't
still,
know.
but
I
this
feel
could
like
be
Vader's
a pivotal point
kinda
in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
fighting too much in this match.
Incredible!
Oh, I thought the Dragon was going to go for the diving crossbody there. So the Mastodon, I'm assuming he still has some stuff left in the tank, but Steamboat now with the advantage.
Surprise reversal
spoke
from
too
Vader.
soon. Vader posing to the camera as though hearing my words. Dominant clothesline sends Steamboat to the outside.
Not so fast. There may be no escaping this fireman's carry.
I don't know. Never say never, Cole.
It bugged me though that Monday Nitro and the Universe calendar, it always happened on a Tuesday,
They love this
but the
hero.
logo had Monday in it, so it's like, oh, what the hell? And the Monday schedule in the game was like,
Vader
I
showing us
felt
how
like
to
it
get
was
it done.
like too big.
His shoulders are
Even though
down.
every show seemingly took place on a Monday. Live 91, which was it was DLC for 2K15, the Path of the Warrior showcase.
This match could go
It was
anywhere.
Undertaker against the Ultimate Warrior in a body bag match, and that match took place on a
You can't
Monday.
get much higher
So
than
in
that.
canon, WWE Live 91 takes place on a Monday, and obviously
Vader got him
Monday Night
there.
Raw is synonymous with Mondays.
And he's a guy that can
But
flip
I
a
had to
switch
make
and
the
turn it
call.
on like this.
Raw's War is now on Tuesdays on the Attitude calendar.
He's fighting
Monday
back
Nitro
here.
is where I
expected
feel it
nothing
should be.
less,
Now,
Cole.
if they came out with the logo, they didn't have the Monday in it, all would
What
be
is keeping Ricky the
different.
Dragon Steamboat in this match? Barely hanging in there. There's a good chance he can't recover from. Will this be it?
Well, unlike November, it wasn't like a squash match. Vader definitely holding his own against the Dragon here.
Oh, the reversal by Ricky the Dragon.
Every time I say
Steamboat.
that, they it's like they hear me and like it inspires
Here
them
we
to
go.
turn things
Ricky
around.
The Dragon Steamboat is in position.
Crossbody. Yes, sir.
Here we go for the win.
And a 1 and a 2.
This could
And
be
he
it.
gets him
Ricky the
again.
Dragon Steamboat wins.
At the very least, Vader wasn't squashed. I feel it was somewhat of an even match, even though the Dragon won again. It's different, because if he went in there and squashed Vader again, then I'd be like, oof, Vader, you need to do something about that, pal, or we don't want to release you. So at least he kind of, even in losing, he won a little bit. So there it is. Beautiful diving crossbody by the Dragon. There we see it from another angle. Hook the leg as the official counts out the man they call Vader.
Here is your winner, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Big win here to start the show.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started.
Nitro live
Singles action
from
is up next. You're
Cohasset.
not going to want to miss this.
We have a real
I feel
fan
extra
favorite
inspired because
versus
that's
a
like right up the
formidable
street
opponent.
from me. Well, I'm not aware of a building that can house events of this magnitude in Cohasset because, like I said, the house show I checked out, I think it was in 2011. It was a SmackDown house show, and it took place like inside a little tent. So, unless there's like a new building there, which I don't think there is, because I think that was the last WWE house show or event that took place in Cohasset. It's still the tent over there, so in my universe mode, we open up our pocketbooks and we open an arena, or we repurposed a warehouse or something.
Making his way to the ring from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 232 pounds, the natural Dustin Rhodes.
Guys, we're getting the night started with an amazing matchup here.
You're absolutely right, Cole. In fact, I don't think there's a better way to start this night than with this match right here.
And let's not forget about his opposition, who also comes into tonight looking to prove a point.
Oh, I should hope so, Cole. If you don't go into every single match looking to make a statement, then you're just wasting everybody's time.
The Natural, I believe he made it to the Attitude Era section of my 2K19 save. As the Irish music kicks off. The Irish Patriot, as it's called in this game.
And his opponent, from Belfast, Northern Ireland, weighing in at 233 pounds, the Bruiser.
I can't think of a better way to kick off this night.
I don't know. Part of me hoped Saxton would have got lost on the way to the announce table. That definitely would have made things better. But no such luck.
Unfortunately,
and I'd also like to add that this match will go a long way in determining the pecking order here.
Did not make it
WWE.
into my 2K19 attitude. The only thing of Finley's that that I can remember that made it to my 2K19 is his jacket, who is worn by Chris Sabin.
Look at this! Wow, what is going on here?
Finley looking to get the jump on Dustin Rhodes, former WCW World Heavyweight Champion Dustin Rhodes, even though he didn't really hold the title for that long before losing it back to Fujinami on my WCW Saturday Night save.
But it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Oh, never mind. The Natural says he's back in business here. He will not be squashed.
And his elbow finds the mark. A sickening thud.
Hopefully they're not counted out, because I got a BRB AFK.
Hits the overhand punch. He's got to hurry if he doesn't want to get counted out here.
Time's certainly not on his side, Michael.
They're not dreaming. This snapmare is for real. What a move. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Goldust is measuring.
He'd be smart to stay put there.
Incredible! Oh, and he's still down, Byron.
Things definitely aren't looking very good for him right now. This just might be enough for him to take the victory here.
His shoulders are down. Second time we're seeing this here. That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him.
Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
Not so fast. Here he goes.
Cross body. That has got to be it.
Not today.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries. A strange setup here by Goldust. Bulldog! Delivered with force. He could pin his opponent right here. Goldust did it. What a huge win.
Back in time to see Dustin Rhodes picking up the W. Now my only question is, how'd he pick up said W? There we go, that answered my question. The running Bulldog takes it home for the natural.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion.
Go home, Cole. You're
you
drunk.
Just know
this
the
is
rest
match
of the
number
card
3.
Is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
3.5 stars. Great match. Moving right along.
When we return, it's a battle where the participants will need to know where they are at all times.
It'll be the 4 Horsemen against Team Sting.
Last week on Nitro, Lex Luger persevered and defeated Curt Hennig. I was about to say Curt Hawkins. Curt Hennig for a huge win, finally defeating Curt Hennig in their heated-ass rivalry. Also last week on Nitro, the 4 Horsemen beat down the Rock and Roll Express and threw them out of the ring as they look to send them a dominant message. Coming up next, the 4 Horsemen look to teach the WCW World Heavyweight Champion Sting and the Total Package Lex Luger the same message they taught Ricky and Robert last week. We'll see if they can pull that off now. Now the WCW World Tag Team Champions is the NWO Wolfpack. Sting and Disco Inferno. The number 1 contenders are the Outsiders. And then the next guys on the totem pole is Sting and Lex Luger. And right underneath them is the 4 Horsemen. So this is kind of like a number 2 contenders match. Let's get it. As Arn Anderson comes out to the Legend 2 music.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 255 pounds, the Enforcer, AA Arn Anderson.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
Double A made it to the Attitude Era save on my 2K19, but I know he 100% made it onto the Classic Era save on my 2K19. Only question there is, will he be on the WWE side or the WCW side? Hey, I think this song is Legend 3 on the generic music in-game list. But F that. If you got Google Chrome, open up a tab and type in Dean Malenko theme. Whether you want it to be his WWE theme or his WCW theme, that's up to you. But me, I'll settle for Legend 3, whatever.
From Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 212 pounds, the man of 1,000 holds, the Iceman, Dean Malenko.
Guys,
it's
we're getting
good to hear that
started
name.
with an amazing matchup
actually
here.
You're
spoken.
absolutely right, Cole. In fact, I don't think there's a better way to start this night than with this match right here.
I feel like he's one of the most underrated professional wrestlers of all time. Definitely sure he made it to the attitude side of my 2K19 save. The man who defeated Goldberg last week to retain the championship.
From every man's nightmare, weighing in at 259 pounds, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, the man called Sting.
The atmosphere inside this arena for this one is absolutely insane, guys.
And if you think this is insane, just wait until this thing kicks into high
That
gear.
pyro
You
budget,
ain't seen
baby.
nothing yet.
The WCW brand does not hold back. As far as Sting being from every man's nightmare, I don't know. I can't say I've ever had nightmares with Sting in them. And if I do, wouldn't he be like the good guy in the dream? Unless like you see him on the street and you're like, oh man, that's Sting. Should I like go up and say hi? Obviously, this is pre-COVID talk. Oh man, should I go say hi to Sting? And like you go up to him and he tells you to like to screw off. But even then, that wouldn't qualify as a nightmare. So he's not from every man's nightmare. He's from maybe a lot of people's nightmares. That's what JoJo should call him.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 275 pounds, the total package, Lex Luger.
Guys, somehow Lex Luger appears to be in even better shape tonight than we last saw him.
And next time we see him, he'll look even better. I don't know how he does it.
I'm not going to touch that one. So, it's funny because his attire is definitely like old school attire. And I feel like his hair is kind of on the old school side of things, early 90s, late 80s. His music is too, but his Minitron has him as a Nitro guy. So, that's why he kind of appears on both brands. I try to steer into
and a bit of
what the
test
game
of
gives me.
here.
I'm done with the days of trying to make it like work for me like 100%. Whatever the game comes out with, for immersion's sake, I kind of like steer into it. Anyway,
put in by Sting.
Sting starts it off against the Arn Anderson, two WCW staples here.
What's your take on what Anderson has been going through?
It's a tag team match, so the parts are sometimes greater than the whole. What can we expect here?
Cole literally
It's
just
still
asked
early,
himself
but I really like
a
what I'm
question and
seeing from
answered
him and
it with
his
a
partner
question
here tonight.
Oh, game.
He'll be singing soprano after that one.
I was going to joke and pretend that they interrupted me, but that failed miserably.
The backbreaker does its job. Whoa, look out.
The Enforcer taking it to the champ.
Sting hurting a little here. And you have to assume his partner is just itching to get in there right
Arn
about
is
now.
like,
It's decision
you may
time,
be the
Cole.
king
Does he try to get back on
of
the
singles
offensive
competition
himself,
because
or
you're
does
the
he
world
attempt to make a
champ,
tag here?
but a
If
tag
things
team
don't change in a
competition,
hurry,
it's all
this has
about the
all the
horseman.
makings of a short evening for him.
Sting is in the Arn Anderson
The
side of
force
town
on that
right
impact was unreal, guys.
now, even though Sting is in Lex Luger's corner. So I meant that metaphorically. Dadgummit.
Lex Luger is one of the most athletic powerhouses to ever step through the ropes. The total package stands 6'6", weighs 275 pounds, and possesses one of the greatest physiques this business has ever seen. Lex Luger's on the attack now.
Nicely timed shot by Lex
175
Luger.
to 273. I forget the weight. I used to weigh that much. Not anymore. I weighed myself on the Heart Attack Grill scale out in Las Vegas. And I was expecting to weigh like 255, and that bitch said 243.
Sounding move by Lex
So I was
Luger.
like, man, already
This
in
could be it,
Vegas.
guys.
Let's celebrate some more. Lex
When you have the
Luger,
physical gifts of a Lex Luger, it's easy to manhandle your
273,
opponents. Luger is
275
widely
pounds.
regarded as
That's
one of
all
the most
muscle, baby.
powerful competitors in any era of sports
Now we see
entertainment.
muscle
It's all about
versus
immense
technique
power when you're talking about the total
of
package. Lex
Malenko.
Luger. Luger has the physical strength and athleticism to take down any opponent in the ring.
He's taking down Malenko right now. Luger's already setting up Malenko for the torture rack. And Malenko's
And he
fresh.
escaped
He
the
punched
submission.
right out of that
That
thing.
could have been disastrous.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he
We're
could
gonna
have
see the
avoided that
technique
blow. This is the type of attack that
of
just
the man of
wears
1,000
down an opponent.
holds.
Whoops, that missed.
That's putting it mildly, Cole.
Another
He gets it with a
DDT.
reversal.
We see an armbar from the Iceman. I don't think this is going to get it, though.
Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not.
Both
T-bone.
entertainers go down in a big power slam.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, you're not going to win many
Is that a
matches when you're
T-bone
down.
or is that a power slam? Which is it? I know that used to be Shelton Benjamin's move in like SmackDown versus Raw.
Malenko beginning to look a little tired.
If they want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon.
He's not looking good.
That's
At
cool,
this
man.
point,
I like
he
how
has
like
no
the
option
Malenko
but to make
name
it to
is
his
like
corner and get
utilized
his
in the
partner in
game.
there.
Hey, I respect his level of respect just as much as the next
Really
guy.
helps with
But when
immersion.
you're inside that ring, sometimes you have to throw respect out the
Some
window
more technique
and just go
by
right at your
the
opponent.
Iceman, working the limbs of the Stinger.
Anderson makes the tag.
They got wrestling technique and tag team
Nobody controls
technique.
the pace of a match.
Four horsemen in
Oh, and he
control.
makes the tag.
That was a
Sting
game
finally makes the
changer right
tag,
there,
and now
Michael.
the momentum swings in the
Knocked off his feet.
side of the
Now
total
that's
package.
a takedown.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here.
Looking to make a much-needed
Malenko
tag
looking to
here.
get tagged
And
in.
if successful, we may be looking at a whole new
Whoa.
match here.
Anderson meet foot. Foot of total package.
The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least.
Down with
Gut-buster.
authority. Looking for the finish.
Luger already setting him up. What's he gonna do? Another torture rack. This might be it.
He's capable of great runs like this, no question.
Ooh, Anderson fights
He
out.
somehow breaks free.
That's
Nice.
a third
but he
DDT
clearly
for
has
Lex
next
Luger.
to nothing left to give here.
Lex
Oof,
Luger
I
is
was
not someone
right
to sleep
about
on.
to say the Four Horsemen are in control. And I was like, let me hold off on that real quick because I know Luger's about to drop this man.
So painful.
From
Will
the
this be
ropes.
enough?
Oh my goodness. Good
And he
guy,
kicks
Lex.
Yeah,
Quote,
he's not
unquote.
done yet.
Showing his dirty side. I think he's a babyface too on the
Oh, he's able to reverse it.
in-game alignment.
Lex Luger
What's that
staggering
about,
a bit
Lex?
Headed into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
Well, it's not dire consequences for him here, which is good. But just in case, he might want to think about getting his partner in there for a bit.
Yeah, but don't forget,
Back and
he's looked
forth.
great up until
Iceman in
now,
the
guys.
total
You can't deny
package.
that.
Anderson makes the tag.
We're going to go for it here.
And there's the double team.
On the shoulders here. And it could be a long way down
rope
from there.
hung neck breaker thing. Yes, sir.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. The end may be near.
Gun stun, I
firmly
think
in his corner
that's
now.
called. I know there's
What
a
a
gun
comeback.
stun, which is like the RKO, and there's a stun gun, which I think
That's
is
a
the
textbook maneuver.
rope hung neck breaker.
That one misses big time. Better luck next time.
Anderson fights out of a
reverses
possible
it.
double team. Wiping the sweat
He
off
knows
the
he's in
brow
trouble.
and setting up the total package. DDT.
He might have it.
Bang!
DDT.
And he
Luger's in a
busts
tough
open.
spot here.
Lex Luger here. Luger coming off of a months-long rivalry against Kurt Hennig. Figuring he would springboard with a big tag team victory here, but not if the Four Horsemen have
And
anything to
there's
say
the
about it.
tag. Malenko into the ring.
I love it.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody.
That strike definitely found its target. Struggling to get to the corner here.
Might not make it, Michael.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
Oh, and he reverses it. Lariat.
This one
Loaded
is
lariat.
over. Sting's taunts have a sting all their own.
T-bone.
First time.
Will this be it? 1, 2. He got it. No.
Ooh,
Kick out
I
at 2.
thought he had him there.
Wow.
That's
But Arn
pure
Anderson
power,
not
guys.
coming in to break up the pin, that was like a red flag to me.
He's in trouble.
Setting him up. I think this might be the torch rack that does it. Luger looking like a warrior right now with that crimson mask. Is he going to tap out Malenko? I think so.
I can't believe everything that's transpired.
Again, Anderson
thus
isn't
far.
coming in
It's
to break
been
up the
so
submission.
physical.
Okay. Malenko survives.
Ain't no stopping him now.
Watch out. There's the drop kick.
Drop kick to the knee. Stomp on an arm. The methodical Malenko
He
here.
combines speed, agility, balance,
Beautiful
and
drop
force.
kick.
Oh, there it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst
I
way,
don't know.
Michael.
Was that a tag?
that one.
That looked like I could fly an airplane
Sting
through
with a
it.
great offensive show.
The distance between
And the knee
Sting and
delivers.
Luger's hands.
And Byron,
Nevertheless,
he's
the
still down
champ
after
is
that
in
one.
the ring right
It's
now,
a big-time damage,
looking
Michael.
tall over the Iceman. As a crowd here in Cohasset, my backyard, chants for the Stinger.
We've seen some great tag team action over the years here in WWE.
I mean, we're used to
and
seeing
I
Sting
can attest that
up
this
in the
is no
rafters,
different.
stare down at the proceedings here. Now he's doing the same thing to the
Oh, no, a counter.
man of 1,000 holds. Use that opportunity to recover
Going for broke.
and cover Sting. Now he's got the Texas Cloverleaf on the World Heavyweight Champion. Is he going to tap him out? No, he
Nicely done as he gets
fights
out
out of it like it was
Color
nothing.
me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming.
Ill-advised move.
Counter by Sting, facebuster.
Comes
Yes,
up
sir.
big with the reversal.
He's going to pin him, but he's in Four
could
Horsemen
be
territory
over here.
right here.
Well, I
Is he
thought
gonna
he
get
had
him?
a pin
No.
for sure.
He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight.
Sting setting up Malenko as the crowd in Cohasset once again chanting for the Stinger. Malenko fights out of the suplex,
Got
drops
the
him with a
reversal.
suplex of his own.
Still trying to get back to his feet here. He's clearly in a
The
bad way
Cloverleaf,
right now.
oh boy. Is the Cloverleaf going to beat the Scorpion Deathlock here? Sting right there by the ropes.
No, it's
Fights
not
out of
over
it
yet.
again.
Wow.
Part of me thought he was going to tap, Cole.
Crowd in Cohasset.
He's too quick for
doing
him
it
there.
though.
He could pin his opponent right here.
Is he going to pin the champion? Ooh. That was like
He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
2.999.
If he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot tougher.
Now Malenko comically overselling the punch by the total package.
I don't know how these superstars are doing it right
Sting
now.
crawls
They
for
gotta be
Luger.
exhausted. He is a one-man gang
But
in there.
Malenko sees it and knocks Luger off the apron.
It looked like his whole
Working
neck
over
just
Sting
crumbled
again.
there. Maneuvers like that put everybody in danger.
Malenko got the World Heavyweight Champion
Here
on
he
the
goes.
ropes here. Got to drop him with a gut buster.
Gut buster.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Counters that one.
Sting didn't get to be world champion by just kind of getting beat the hell up.
Up and over with a suplex.
Fighting back now. No Lex Luger needed.
No, he
Or will
reverses
he?
it.
Back and
And
forth
there's
between the Stinger
reversal
and
from
Malenko.
Sting.
Luger's back on the apron, ready for a tag. Sting says, I don't need a tag. I got everything under control.
Stinger splash. No one does it better.
Here's his moment, Michael.
And can he capitalize?
The unfortunate reality is he might not get up, which wouldn't shock
Sting
me one bit.
acknowledging
Talk
the
about beating he's
WCW
taking here
Universe and
tonight.
Cohasset.
Here's Sting, ready to go. He's got
Not
it where
even
he wants
worried
it,
about
big partner.
Malenko.
Look at this.
Resting while he poses. Slaps in the Scorpion Deathlock. I think this could be it here.
They
As
did
Malenko
it.
taps
Wow.
out with his knuckles.
What a
You see
match.
that? The World Heavyweight Champion victorious in this tag team bout. As we hear, or I hear at least, the legendary theme music of the Icon Sting. And we see the facebuster powerbomb counter. And it was funny because last week it was Dean Malenko who tapped out Ricky Morton. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't a tap out. It was a pinfall. But nevertheless, it was Malenko getting the pinfall in the tag team match. This week, it's Malenko tapping out to the tag team match. And we saw the Rock and Roll Express with a big victory to open up Nitro. I don't know what's going to happen in that
Here are
rematch.
Your winners, Sting, and the total package, Lex Luger.
And that's a win to start off the night.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering
What was the move that Sting kept his World
You
Heavyweight
can bet
title
they're going
with?
to be talking about this
The
match
Scorpion
for quite
Deathlock.
some time.
Lord Steven Regal. So last week on Nitro, Lord Steven Regal won a fatal four-way match to earn an opportunity next week on Nitro at the WCW United States Championship, currently held by Goldberg. Now, I'm not even going to go into this promo. I'm just going to simulate the promo itself, because he's going to, in-game, he's going to talk about a whole lot of nothing, but sound eloquent doing it. But what's really going on is that Regal delivers a history lesson about the time that he exposed the unstoppable Goldberg during his legendary streak. What was it, 1998? WCW officials had Regal take on Goldberg because they thought that he would be just another tomato can for Goldberg to obliterate and plow right through. Unfortunately for their plans, Regal gave Goldberg a lesson in technical wrestling and Regal was rewarded with a pink slip by a WCW official. They fired his ass because he exposed Goldberg. So with Lord Steven Regal now back in WCW, Nitro is run by different officials these days, with Mr. McMahon overseeing the brand, and Regal finds himself with a long overdue opportunity to expose Goldberg, to defeat Goldberg, and become the new WCW United States Champion. Now Goldberg comes out and reminds Regal that it was Goldberg who won that match long ago, not Regal. He wouldn't have fired Regal if it were up to him, but perhaps WCW officials were fed up with Regal and wanted to feed him to the big bad wolf before kicking him out the door and out to the curb. The WCW United States Champion warns Regal to not get his hopes up, because history is about to repeat itself next week on Nitro when Goldberg drops Regal with another spear and another jackhammer. Now, who won this promo battle? Regal beat Goldberg in the promo battle, so he's poised to re-expose the United States champion and beat him next week. We're going to see what happens with that.
Singles action is up next. You're not going to want to miss this.
It'll be Ric Flair versus Sting.
No doubt we're in for a treat here.
Boy, we need storyline designer back. This is a #1 contenders match for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. So the winner faces Sting 99. What would happen if Sting 98, though, won it, fought Sting 99, and beat Sting 99 to win the title? I've thought about that long and hard, but let's get into it. I can kind of still talk here. I think what will happen as far as the records is concerned... Oh, man. That's a good question, man. Oh, man. Like, do you count it as, like, a successful title defense, but write in the notes that... No, that wouldn't make any sense.
To the ring, from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Here comes Ric Flair, ladies and gentlemen, a man who truly needs no introduction.
But if he was to introduce himself, Michael, he'd likely start by saying he is a limousine-riding, jet-flying, kiss-stealing, wheeling-dealing son of a gun.
I was going to say what I think I would do if Sting beat Sting for the title was
him here tonight.
I expect him to
write
come
him
out of the
as
gate
a new
hot, Cole.
champion,
But
but like
he's been really
in
concentrating on getting the advantage
tally
early.
section where
But
you
of
write
course,
in like
that's easier said
the
than
number
done.
of reigns, I would keep it the same number since it's still the same guy. But like the title reign resets itself, I suppose. That is the closest thing. That's the most sense I can make of that.
And his opponent from Venice Beach,
It's good to be Sting right now, no matter if your face is painted white or red. You're a champion either way.
The WCW World Tag Team Champions, the man called Sting.
Throwing up that too sweet.
Sting appears to be on a mission tonight.
Which means bad news for his opposition, guys.
What about you, Byron? He obviously looks good physically, but do you think he's mentally
It's not the
prepared for
same,
tonight's match?
but Sting joining the Wolfpack is almost,
Guys have a way of
sort of,
smelling
kind of,
intimidation
almost
and taking advantage
like
of
The
it.
Undertaker
If your head's
joining
not at
DX at the
100%,
time.
you're in big trouble. It's that simple.
It only would have worked if Taker was the American badass, I feel. And even then, you can't have Taker crotch chopping, I don't think. Unless it's like a quick, threatening crotch chop. And even then. How did I get to talking about Undertaker and DX? Let's bring it back to this #1 contenders
from every
match.
man's nightmare, Sting, looking to create some more nightmares here.
Not in my
This
nightmare.
is one of those
but
matches where it's hard to believe
not to take
we
anything
get
away
paid
from
for
him.
this. Well, actually, it's hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
Gentlemen, I don't recall the last time I heard a Cohasset crowd this loud. They're definitely ready for
I
this
do.
one.
2011, when they came to town with a house show.
Inverted
SmackDown
DDT.
house show.
Nicely.
30 years of experience. I'd say there's nothing Stinger's
All
opposition
the
can
SmackDown
throw him that he
mid-carders
hasn't
are there.
already
I
seen.
remember
Well,
the main
he's trained
eventers.
all his life to be here. It's
Definitely
either
didn't
gonna
work
pay off or
Cohasset
not.
that night.
We'll see real soon.
Nice elbow drop there.
Remember, the house show was like $20 too. It was kind of sweet price.
Momentum not on the Nature Boy's side, but he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Hey, you're going to absorb some
Cohasset's
punishment in a
down
wrestling
with the
match.
Wolfpack.
It just goes along with the territory, and he knows that.
It's funny that we see a red and black Ric Flair
By the
sign.
looks of things, I don't think he expected his opponent to be as motivated
funny.
as he clearly is here tonight.
Sorry for talking over you, Byron. Ooh, Flair fights out. Now works the leg. I think we know why. As he's got that, I forget the name, the step over something or other. Who in front of the Cohasset WWE Universe as I get the message that my internet quality is not sufficient to broadcast gameplay, so if it cuts
Ric
out,
Flair with an easy kick out
if
there.
the stream cuts out in the main event,
there,
not to worry. It would only be the most WCW thing ever.
And what a reversal from Sting.
Oh, look at that. Sting wooing right back at the Nature Boy. That's kind of cool.
Nice job by
Clotheslines
Sting.
him out of the ring, and now it's Sting on top.
I think Sting is done playing.
Corey Graves is the only one standing up. Not to worry, because the Stinger missed on that diving move.
What a nasty knee.
Now all of them are standing up. And Sting goes for the belly stomp.
A quick reversal by Ric Flair.
Gut wrench
Now we see
suplex on the
Sting hurting
outside.
a little here. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Sure, he's taking some punishment here, but given how much he prefers to be on the outside of the ring, he can very well change the outlook of the match with
Flair
one shot.
He's doing
still working
exactly
on the
what he
legs.
didn't want to do here. He's letting his opponent right back
Who's
into
going to
this
face
match.
Goldberg?
He
for
wants
the,
no part of the outside.
I'm sorry. Who's going to face Sting 99 for the WCW World Heavyweight title?
Damage inflicted with a
now it's
snapmare.
looking like Ric
Can't wake
Flair.
up from that one.
He clearly did his homework heading into tonight.
Military press drop.
That just changed the entire mood in this building. And Ric Flair reverses it.
Who knows what's broken in there?
Sting fights out.
And he lands a
Now
nice
it's Flair
counter.
fighting out of the Manhattan drop.
Uh-oh, this doesn't look good, Byron.
Yeah, this is how people end up getting
Another
hurt.
stun gun. Yes,
Flair
sir.
is not someone to sleep on.
Flair once again looking to work the legs.
A concerned look on the face of Sting. You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
He's really starting to look fatigued here, guys, and when that happens, your whole body starts to give out on you. He's going to need to be careful here.
He's taking on some damage, but so is his opponent. This match can go either way at this point.
What's they going to go for here? Nothing. Flair just doing nothing but working on those legs.
If you're this superstar, you got to be happy about where you're listed in the recent power rankings.
I think it's Sting
And
ranked
there's
at
the
number
reversal
2
from Sting.
and Flair's ranked at number 3. Not even in the in-game rankings because
Big time Samoan
those
drop
are
right
busted.
there.
But in my Excel sheets.
And Ric Flair powers out.
And the Flair family jewel continues to shine.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Sting with that neck crank. Middle rope action.
I think Sting is done playing.
I think it's safe to say Sting is feeling pretty good right now. Work is being put in by Sting. A quick reversal by Ric Flair.
Not even working on
We
legs. He's
witnessed
just
another one of
frustrating,
his
trying to choke
specialties,
the
and
hell out of the
referee had
Stinger.
absolutely no idea.
Now he's working on the arm. Probably going to go for that knee
He's
drop.
making a statement here with this
But
attack.
Sting fights out.
He's looking at it.
The Tombstone pile driver. No pin
Byron,
combo.
he may be down
He's
for
gonna
good.
drag him away
That
from
wouldn't
the
surprise
ropes.
me at all. Not after
Or
the beating
not.
he's taken.
He's not finished with him.
There may be no escaping
He's
this
going to go for the
fireman's
Scorpion
carry.
Death Drop.
I don't know.
No doubt.
Never say never, Cole.
And it appears Sting is starting to hit the wall
The
physically
Crimson
now.
Mask.
This is not where
Now
he
has
wants
a
to be at this
Crimson
point in this
Mask.
match.
Yeah, you really hope that it might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
The Red Scorpion setting it up. Scorpion Death Drop. Cohasset is coming alive in this
And
main
has
event
gotta be
match. Ooh. Nature Boy kicks out.
What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been incredible.
Middle rope action from the Nature Boy. What's he going to go for here? Elbow drop.
He might have it.
There's the knee drop.
Oh, and a knee drop right to the jaw.
Looks like the end of the road for Sting.
He's not looking good here, Byron.
In front of the Cohasset WCW Universe.
Ric Flair's on the attack now.
Booing the hell out of this man as their hero Sting is going through some punishment right now.
I'm watching the same match as everyone else. How did the official miss that one? This is unbelievable.
And now Ric Flair is going to work.
The Nature Boy strutting his stuff and now locks in the figure four. Is Sting going to tap out here? We'll know if the camera all of a sudden zooms in really fast or zooms out. Just as I say it, it happens. Sting 98 taps out. Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Ric Flair has done it.
It's set to take on Sting 99 now. He beat 98. Can he beat 99?
That's an incredible victory and a hard-fought one at that for this superstar.
Yeah, much deserved. What incredible matchup we witnessed here tonight.
Stomp on Sting? Why not?
Oh, no! Apparently the superstar isn't done either.
No, not at all. The official trying to back the superstar away, but
that's a Four Horsemen thing lately. Last week they beat the hell out of the Rock and Roll Express after the match. This week it's Ric Flair sending a message to Sting that he's coming for the white-faced, that's racist, the white-painted Sting soon, as we get a 3.5 stars. Great match. That's funny. WWE stamp with the WCW right next to it. 1998. Let's get out of here. Sting 99 against Ric Flair 91. When it's going to happen? Not quite sure yet, but we're bound to find out soon. Let's see if we got any news. Any injuries? I played every single match, every single show in this Universe mode, and all I've had is minor injuries. No major injuries. I don't know. I guess I take care of my talent. Cohasset, that was a fun little show. Right up the street from me. No news. Alright, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling with your boy. Now I'm going to see if I can cook myself something to eat, and I'll be back with, what is it, Raw 16? So yeah, I'm awkwardly signing off, and I'll see you later.